Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I wanted to share some really cool news with you guys. I reached one of my goals for this channel, which is I broke 100 subscribers. And to celebrate, I thought, what better way to celebrate than to kind of do like a little bit of a rewind and to check out one of the first videos of me race walking ever, all the way back in 2014, 6 years ago. So I'm excited to show you guys the video because not that many people have seen it, and I actually haven't seen it in a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and you'll get a kick out of watching me when I first started walking. Let's get started. So the date on this video is actually January 25th, 2014. This video was taken by my dad. This was at a high school in San Diego, and this was one of my first professional debuts. And I say professional because I was attempting to hit my first professional standard to make indoor nationals. And it has begun.
Is it time or is it qualifying time? Qualifying time.
So, and what I'll do is make sure that they get to the chief judge. Down here.
I had so much support. All my teammates from Cuyamaca showed up for this.
Where is it?
1245 is Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Again?
Say something.
Good morning, San Diego. How are you?
You ready for this
I'm
Western
here.
Conference?
I am here to willingly put myself
have a
through
job?
large amounts of pain and maybe hopefully qualify for indoor nationals with a 1245.
How much pain? Like giving birth?
A lot. No, I wouldn't say giving birth because women would get mad at me if I said that, but maybe kidney stones approximately.
Kidney stones?
Yeah. I did my first 25K, and then I did a 5K, 4K, 3K, 2K, 1K pretty darn well the other day.
Oh yeah, that sounds like another language.
My gentleman coach.
If I say anything stupid in this video, please excuse me. I was 6 years younger. I was like 21 years old, and I probably said some stupid things, but let's not compare birth to kidney stones. I'm not a woman, I don't know.
Nothing wrong with tapering for a 3K race to the 5K, 4K, 3K, 2K.
Tim was racing in
Coach, say
this.
something about this young 1252
Tim-
3,000 meter
It will
runner.
not be 1252 for long. I will tell you that. Goal today is for Emmanuel
A manual.
to qualify
Oh,
for the
shit.
USA Track and Field Indoor Nationals, and Coach Tim's third to last race.
That's funny.
And
Wow.
Wait, whoa. Rewind.
rewind.
That almost sounded like
Live video.
that almost sounded like retirement.
Oh yes.
You're not allowed to retire, Coach. You're too fast.
I'm old.
We're still telling him that he needs to race
No.
at indoors to win some
Oh,
money.
this is a state of mind. What are you gonna run today?
Wow.
5K Racewalk, and let's see how it goes.
That's it?
Yeah, I can't give any secrets away.
No Canadian record?
We'll try. We'll try for it.
What
Yeah,
is it?
I think-
20, 12, 20?
21:52.
Wow.
What is it?
My dad went to nationals and pushed him was racing. He kept yelling.
21:52.
I thought it was 12 something.
No, that's for 3K.
Yeah, for 3K. What is it?
Oh, the Canadian record is 12:32. I'm not going to that today.
Wow, look at that. So there's Dre. Dre is at the moment in this video. He's #1 race walker from Sweden. He has now changed his eligibility to compete for the United States. You can see Tim in the background, and there's also another competitor in this race named Mario, who I'm probably gonna get. I'm gonna send this to him. Para que puede ver. Look, there he is. Mario was in freaking good shape here. He was one of the best juniors in Mexico. This kid was, and he still is, one of the most talented athletes I've ever met in my life. There's me, there's Alex Price. Oh man, this is crazy. I forget what school this is, but me and Mario had been training a lot together. I think I've got Mario beat in age by a couple years, maybe 2 or 3 years. Talented athlete. I forget what he walks here, but I'm pretty sure he kicked my ass. Look at Tim. This is a few races before Tim actually went into retirement. His last race was at indoor nationals. There I am. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous here. I think I had just missed the standard in Texas at the Texas Racewalk training camp that December, because we would spend New Year's at this Racewalk camp, and this year it was in Texas. This race was actually live streamed because, if I'm not mistaken, Dre was trying to chase down a, I'm not sure if it was a Swedish record or a world leading time.
This is the Western
Look at that
Regional
start
Championships,
line.
3,000 meter race walking. You got Rachel Seaman trying to set a Canadian record. Tim Seaman trying to set a Masters record. Andreas Gustafsson trying to set a Swedish record.
Yeah, Swedish, that's right.
Emmanuel Corvera trying to qualify for the indoor nationals. At
John Nunn was in this
Albuquerque,
race.
where you gotta
John Nunn was in this race. Oh my gosh. I think everybody here was trying to
Andreas
qualify
is
for
trying
indoors.
to run 11:13
Walk.
for
Walk
3,000
11.
meters.
So I had just gotten off the, this was my, maybe within the first or second year of me leaving Cuyamaca, and my running had just finished. Like, this was my first year race walking. That was 2014. In 2013, I believe, it was either 2013 or 2012. Yeah, 2013 was my last year competing collegiately. And I just jumped right into race walking the next year because Tim invited me to do it. So Mario, right there, Mario, Rachel, Miranda, and then there's me. My form is atrocious.
Good job, Natos.
Oh my gosh, my arms aren't going back far enough. And there's a bit too much of a heel kick at the end of my stride. But that's okay. This is really cool to see. This is cool. Rachel's form looks the exact same. Miranda's form looks a little different. There's Dre up in the lead, chasing his national record. This is so cool, man. And it breaks my heart because I don't think that many people have seen this video, this race. Tim was in hella good shape
Dre
here.
just came by in 90 seconds. Natos, 100 seconds.
I didn't even start my timer. Oh, I should have started my timer. I'm sure we share times at the end there. So if I'm not mistaken, I was told to try to keep up with Rachel and Miranda in this race because Rachel was actually going a whole 5K and I was not in good shape. Look at Tim, dude. What a badass. Look at that stride, that turnover, and John Nunn. John Nunn's like...
Come on, John.
He's just right behind him.
Oh, John Nunn.
Mario looks like he's
From the
cruising.
Olympics.
Look at him. Yeah, this was right after the 2012 Olympics. I mean, 2 years after, but, you know, all these people were in great shape. I can see, I used to have so many hamstring injuries, and I can see why. I had 0 hip rotation and a lot of hamstring. I was not using my glutes, not using my hips to rotate, and definitely too much hamstring priority. If you look at Dre's hip rotation right there is like...
So Dre is in a 6-minute pace. That's a 3-minute 800.
3 minutes for that 800.
Coach, 3:06.
Dang! There goes Mario.
Mexican national.
What did he pass by in?
He's 3:16.
3:16. That's really good. That's really good for the 800. And me, I'm right behind.
Natos and Miranda, 3:22. For the
3:22. This race was for sure a PR for me. I forget what exactly I finished in, but the indoor national standard had not changed at this time. The time was still 12:45. It still is 12:45. But like I said, I think when I went to Texas, I just missed that 12:45 time by 1 or 2 seconds. Look at that. He's glued to the ground. That's so clean. So clean.
Come on, Tim, go get him.
That's clean too. That's so freaking clean, man. These are some of the best race walking athletes to ever walk on U.S. soil. Like this was a stacked race, even though it was like super small And, you know, there's a lot of talent on this track, is what I'm trying to say. My arms are just everywhere,
job,
man.
Naldo.
So much, like, I can see the strain, and I'm leaning forward a little bit. I can feel the tension in my back. I can feel it. Look at that kid go. Heck yeah, dude. He's got the tights and the tucked-in shirt. Yeah. That's funny. Look at these guys staring, like, these guys are like, what are we watching?
John Nunn, 442.
Oh, man. This indoor nationals that they went to, when they qualified for this, that race was to the wire. John Nunn against Tim Seaman. So I think I had just been passing Miranda right there because I felt pretty good, and I must have been a little slow.
503, third lap. For not
Third lap.
Rachel Miranda.
Okay, so that's 3 laps. This is going to be 3.5 laps right here. Dre's freaking working it right here. See how far back his arms go. Really, really good. Even Tim, like, Tim is keeping his arms low.
Come on, Tim.
Freaking working it, man. And John Nunn's form is John Nunn's form. If you've seen it, then you know. It's not a bad thing. It's just his form is super unique. Freaking Mario. I think I was catching up to Mario here. Yeah, me and Mario, so Mario, I would go down to TJ and I would pick Mario up. And I would bring him to the Strand. And we would just go train together.
Ran the mile and walked the mile in 5:58.
Damn, Dre. So this was a world leading time. Dre passed by the mile 5:58, and Tim probably 6:05.
Coach 6:11.
Okay, 6:11. Wow, passing by the mile 6:11 and then keeping going. This is race walking speed right here. This is top tiered walking for the 3K. So I'm still on Rachel's shoulder, but like I said, Rachel's gonna go 5K. I'm only going 3K here. Now, actually, this is interesting because the more I'm watching myself walk, I can see that like I'm actually relaxing a little bit more right here. Like maybe I was warming up a little bit more, but my feet.
It's a 6:45 mile for Natos and Rachel.
6:45. My feet don't look as bad right here. Here comes Tim. So that should have been their 5th lap. That should have been their 2K right there. Oh, no. When they come around, it's going to be their 2K. Yeah, I'm catching up to Mario. That's what I was hunting for right there. See, and like if you notice right there, you can see me bouncing. I've gotten a lot of trouble for that. And wow, yeah, my shoulders, I'm tired. You can tell how tired I am. Rachel looks smooth as heck.
Get going, Natos.
Yep. My feet look fine, but like my upper body is just screaming that I'm tired. Man. I can't believe this was 6 years ago now. That forward lean is just painful to watch. So painful to watch.
Emmanuel.
Yeah, okay, so these first years where I started race walking, I have always...
It's 8:29 for lap number 5.
8:29. 8:29. Okay, so think about that. That's how close I was. 4:15 pace would be 8:30, and I passed by 8:29. And the reason I say 4:15 is because 4:15 times 3 is the 12:45 indoor standard that I needed to hit. I was barely ahead at the 2K by 1 second. Barely ahead. And I'm hawking down Mario. Look at it. Oh, man. I'm freaking gunning it. I hate my form. There's zero hip rotation in my form. I can see it. It's all just knee drive and hamstring. I've tried my best to change that, and I feel like I've been quite successful at that. But see the bouncing? Do you see the bouncing in my form? That is what will get a race walker disqualified. It just looks like a lot of times, like, and I don't blame them for this, but a lot of times judges will, is that Rich? Yeah, it's Rich. I didn't know Rich at this time, but I would get to know him later on different trips. Yeah, so this is a product of me trying to chase somebody down. The form starts becoming a little bit questionable. Now, if I'm looking at the feet, dude, I am so on the cusp of, like, even me, I would give myself a red card looking back at this.
But Mexican national.
But it's just so close. It's so close. And it's all because that back heel coming up is a little bit too high.
Lap number 7, 10, 13.
And my arm drive is non-existent. I cannot throw my arms back any farther right there. They're just stopping right there at my hip. It's just so tight. It's so tiresome. But that bounce, a lot of judges will misinterpret that as breaking form. So you should, as a judge, be looking at feet, not upper body. But when all these things add together, then you start getting warnings. And if I'm not mistaken, I did get warnings in this race, but I might have finished with maybe 1 or 2 red cards. I forget. See right here? Okay, my feet look okay right there. But man, Dre's coming in for the finish right here.
Come on, now,
yeah, I'm freaking tired, and I'm so close.
Let's go, buddy.
I'm actually at risk of not getting the time if I'm not mistaken.
Go, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, my feet look okay right there. Mario's feet look fantastic right there. But he's like, heck no. He's coming back for that. And Rachel's right behind me. Miranda's right on Rachel. So Dre just finished. Dre's time was hella fast. I forget what it was. That was Dane, wasn't that? Was that Dane? I think that was Dane. I don't know. I don't know if that was Dane or not. This is a friend of mine from Cuyamaca. Tim finished? What was his time?
11:41.
Wow! 11:41. That's cool, man.
John Nunn, 11:46.
11:46. My PR right now is 11:48. So me now would have been right with them. Right behind John. Right behind John Nunn. And I want to say I can walk faster than that, but we've never really put...
40 seconds to finish this thing.
Look at that. Look at me. Look at me. Okay, so now my arms are swinging back farther because, like, I know that Mario's on my ass, and I'm like, dude, like, no way. I'm not going to let him beat me because we compete against each other in practice all the time. But it's just, I can't defeat it. Look how low his feet are right there. That's clean. This is a perfect example of clean form in the last 100 meters. Because in the last 100 meters, you can get disqualified. It doesn't matter how many cards you have. And he just straight up beat me right there.
12:35.
Clean, fair, and square. That's how you finish a race.
12:40. So you
12:40.
5 seconds.
Man, that's cool, man. I'm so happy for myself. Miranda finished so close behind me. Miranda probably finished 12:50.
12:45.
And Rachel's going to keep going.
So Rachel's going to do the 5K.
All right, let me fast forward a little bit here.
This sounds like a Canadian record right here.
Okay, so Rachel finishes up right here.
21:36.
She broke the time that she wanted, 21:36. That's awesome. Rachel is the #1 race walker for Canada. She has been for as long as I've ever known her. All right, here come the interviews.
I knew a lot of people were watching, and friends and family back home. And
so this race was live streamed.
I'm happy for this stream, and there's no way I was gonna let down the national record today. I'm a mindset. I was really tired. You produce a lot of lactate in your body, but there's no way I was gonna let it go. So I'm really excited. We're world best. Even last year was 11:11. The world champion Rob Heffernan, and I broke that by 4 seconds today. So
oh wow!
I feel like I can compete with anybody.
So at this time
So I'm
He
not
finished
really
this
excited. 3K is
day-
not really a good distance.
He
for
finished
me.
this day
I'm
with
a
a world
50
lead.
specialist usually, so I'm doing this time.
Did he say
I feel
4
like I'm up
seconds?
there now.
11:11.
That's great, you know. It's looking really good
I
for
suck
the
at
season,
math.
actually. I'm
What is
really
that?
excited. I have big goals
Is that
for this
11:07?
season, so it'll be good.
It's probably like
Thank
an
you guys,
11:07 that he walked,
Alright.
which is absurdly fast.
Tell me what happened today.
Today I produced a great time. I walked 11:07, which is a
Yeah.
national record by 6 seconds. World best last year was 11:11, so I was 4 seconds below that. The world champion Rob Heffernan, he walked 11:11 and beat
This
that by
is
4
funny, man.
seconds today.
Wow.
It felt great. I feel like this season I'm ready to compete against the best in the world, you know. So
Oh no, that was good.
I really look forward to now. Tim is retiring now in 2 months. This is the guy who's going to take over U.S. Racewalk, I'm sure, and we're going to kick serious butt in coming up for Rio. We're going to be producing some great stuff here. So
40s, yeah.
12:40 for a guy.
Oh
who
my
hasn't
gosh,
walked
dude,
here,
that
that's
face.
just as good almost.
Got 12:40. Last race at Texas, 12:52. So I missed it by 6 seconds. Got those 6 seconds back. 12:40, qualified by 5 seconds. Headed to indoors.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make me drive to Albuquerque.
Look at me, dude. I'm such a loser. Oh my gosh.
It was very comfortable today.
Ah, dude, the amount of pride I can see in my face.
Great, awesome.
That's
You qualified
embarrassing.
So I'm
Just the way I was talking.
And for the Milrose Games.
Melrose Games, fantastic. And Melrose comes up first in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, they're only a week apart.
This is Baby Miranda.
Yeah. And the indoor nationals are in Albuquerque, correct?
Yes.
All
yes.
right. Well, we'll look for you
I was
there.
so happy.
And,
I know.
anything else
You guys are
wanna
gonna have to
add?
excuse my attitude.
No, I'm really happy with today, and I know I've had tremendous support just here with my teammates like Rachel and Natos today, and Tim, of course, and I always have great support from my friends and family and the New York Athletic Club. So
Ladies and
couldn't be
gentlemen,
doing this
this is
without
the
them.
end of
Right.
the
Miranda.
Fantastic.
These
Well, thank you
athletes deserve
for
a fine
Hasn't changed a
name.
great
bit.
effort today, and congratulations.
She still interviews the same way.
Emmanuel Corvair here.
Look at me. Look at this stupid smile.
Corvair, come on over.
We
Look-
have to on about
Emmanuel
10
Corvair
minutes
is new
till
to
the start of the
Racewalk. He
event
was
and
a
the
cross
start
country
of
and
the
track and
hurdle.
field athlete
Yeah.
at Cuyamaca College.
Yeah.
He was coached by Tim Seaman
Yep.
for cross country and track and field.
Yep.
And naturally found his way into race walking when he was done competing
Cuyamaca.
In cross country and track and field. So, where does today fit in your athletic accomplishments?
Well, unofficially 12:40, so that gets me qualified for indoor nationals, which is what I was aiming for.
10,
Back in
15.
Texas, I
We
missed that
have
by
the
6
men's
seconds.
shot.
So kind of got those 5 seconds back the other way.
Women's high jump,
Pretty good.
the
But,
men's
that's a
long
PR,
jump, and we have an
hopefully,
open
Yeah.
pit,
Get some
on the pole
better
vault.
times done.
all pole vaulters.
And how do you feel that your new passion in race walking, how do you feel that's going and your improvement thus far?
I was kind of hesitant about it the first few weeks, months, but I mean, it's hard to let go of track and field running, but
Yeah, it is.
I love it. I'm loving it right now. I mean, training's going well. I'm improving, getting some times. It gets a lot funner when you get more fancy.
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
I mean, 12:40 is nothing. to
Still
brag
true.
about, but it's still really good for me. I mean, so I'm really proud of it. But I'm enjoying it.
I would say it is something to brag about when you actually qualify for USA Indoor Nationals. So you can brag, we'll brag for you. What's it like having Coach Seaman work with you, first in cross country and track and field, and now in something different, something that he's obviously excelled in?
Oh, it's great. I mean, the amount of dedication that he puts into track and field. I mean, running, race walking, left and right. It's amazing. It's incredible. I mean, we wouldn't even have this race. I wouldn't be able to qualify for indoors if it wasn't for him setting this up. I mean,
Yeah.
we had the camp in Texas and the camp here.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
I mean, I'm blessed to be one of his athletes.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Mhm.
All right, well, thank you very much, and good luck when you head to Albuquerque
Ah,
in the next
dude, this is getting me so motivated. This was Rachel's interview coming
Got
up right
Rachel
here.
Here and
Look
Rachel
at
got
baby
2 records
Isabella.
today. She got
Look
a
at her.
provincial record for 3K, correct?
Yep.
Broke your own record, correct?
It wasn't my record, actually.
Oh, wasn't?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I got bad information then.
Wow.
And then she got the Canadian national record for 5,000.
Yeah.
And how far under that record were you?
I think it was about 16 seconds.
Wow.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Awesome. And who's this?
This is our little 9-month-old Isabella.
Wow. Hey, fantastic effort coming back right after having the little one.
I'm not sure if it was this year.
It
I didn't feel like super strong.
I'm not sure if it was this year or the year after this, but I think this was around the time where Rachel finished 15th in the world. So she was definitely a top 20 athlete in the world. That's a big deal. Big deal. Very big deal. Very, very talented athlete.
I mean, I've had a pretty heavy week of training, so today was more just like, see how it goes, and hopefully I had no problem doing it, and luckily I still turned it out, but I know if I rested more for a race, I'd do much better, so that's promising.
So faster times to come later this year.
Yeah, that's the goal, for sure.
Fantastic. So what's up next for you?
I'm going to go to Canada in just over a week to watch the team.
Chill, Isabella.
Indoors, and then a week later I'd have Melrose Games.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you'll be at how'd you like
I was not a part of New York AC at this time.
Yeah, I mean, in a way it felt a little bit warm. I'm glad we didn't go any longer. But otherwise, it was perfect. Really, not much wind or anything, so it was great. Yeah, we love it here.
Fantastic. Okay, well, congratulations on both your records today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, MVP!
Today went pretty well. I think I walked around 12:41. Excuse me, 11:41.
11:41.
Record is 12:06 officially. 3 weeks ago,
11:06.
11:38 in Texas. So it was a pretty good day. My second fastest time in 8 years. New Swedish record out here for my training partner Andreas. New Canadian record for Rachel. Big PR by Miranda. Natos, which is Emmanuel Corvera, qualified for USA Track and Field Indoor Nationals for the first time. So in no way am I disappointed with my slacker of an effort that I didn't get a PR today.
So that means that you have to keep trying. No retirement for you.
I have 2 more races to keep
Oh,
trying.
man.
Oh, no.
Then I get to say goodbye.
All right.
Tim,
All right, Tim.
Coach
you.
Tim
Thanks.
was okay. So that's the end of the video, and then it's just the rest of the track meet right there. But Coach Tim still is Olympian and coach all at the same time here, and it was how should I say it? I wasn't aware of how much work that must have taken when he was doing all these things, but I feel like I'm a little bit more aware of it now. And man, the things that he's done for the community is just that's the guy. He's the guy who just made all this possible. I wouldn't have started racewalking without him. A lot of people would. Nick wouldn't have started racewalking without him. He's helped Miranda. He's helped Rachel get to the point where they're at. He's helped people on all the way from the East Coast. It's just the list goes on and on and on and on. Plus, he's the coach at Cuyamaca right now, which is a local community college here in San Diego in Southern California. Man of many talents, man of many talents. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel like it would be, like I said, a great way to celebrate 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for just watching these videos and enjoying them, hitting that like button, commenting, giving me feedback on what you guys want to see. I hope that you enjoyed this one. It was a bit of a throwback. Like I said, this video is 6 years old, and I was a different person, definitely a different person, and I can tell by my, I would call, overconfidence. And I'm gonna admit there's a lot of cockiness in there, because it's just, you know, I thought I was on top of the world hitting a time like that. But lo and behold, if you don't know what happens when I actually go to Albuquerque and indoors, it's a lesson of humility, which I will save for another day. Definitely learned my lesson the hard way. But thank you guys, as usual, for supporting me. And, you know, let's set another goal. Let's try to get to 200 subscribers this time. Yeah, share this video if you guys like it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for all the love, peace, love, God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.